Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be looking at this sexy tank right here. It is a brand new British tier 8 medium tank, the Nemesis. Now, the Nemesis, honestly, I think it looks brilliant. It looks fantastic, along with the camouflage that you can see here, which is the Reckoner camouflage. So yeah, I think it looks amazing. It really does. It looks sexy. So yeah, love the look of the tank. But does it play like it looks? Does it play really good? Is it worth getting? Yeah, this is what we're going to talk about this video. So for now, we're going to look at the stats. So again, it is a tier 8 tank. Turret is 220 millimeters, so not bad turret. However, you do have a lot of weak points on that turret, so it's very difficult to be able to get bounces from the turret unless you are sort of wiggling backwards, you know, forward, making it hard for the enemy tanks. 100 on your hull, so not much on your hull armor. Now, your DPM is just 2079, which I think could be better. And actually, you can get that better because it has HESH. So if you can get your HESH shells out, you will increase your DPM. As long as it's not just like a splash damage, you will up that DPM. So 16.3 second on your magazine reloads. It is an auto loader, not an auto reloader. It is an auto loader. Personally, I prefer this tank if it was an auto reloader, but it's not. So 16.5 seconds just about on your magazine reload, and your shell reload as well, 7 seconds in between each shot, which I still think is quite a lot. That could also be decreased as well, or just removed, you know, and make it an auto reloader, because I think that would be fantastic. As I said, you got 3 shells in your magazine. Your penetration is 203 on your AP, 164 on your HESH, and then 72 on that on the cheap HESH. Yeah, you know, you're going to struggle when you come up against tier 9s. You will struggle, especially up against the tier 9 heavies, E75s, etc. You really are going to struggle to penetrate. So you're going to have to make sure you get behind the enemy, especially if they are heavy tanks. Your damage, you've got a 350 alpha gun on your AP, 440 on your HE, and then 480 on your cheap HE. And you're not going to use that a lot, to be fair. I mean, if you come up against Borziks, some tier 7s, then maybe, yes, I always do carry a few, but not a lot, just in case you do come up against those tanks with literally no armor whatsoever. Your aim time is 3.3, and then the gun dispersion 0.353. Yeah, nothing to write home about, you know, average, not too bad, not great, it's okay. And then you do have 8 degrees of gun depression as well, with a top speed of 41 kilometers per hour. So there are a few things that I would change about the tank. I don't think it's a fantastic tank, by all means. I think it's okay. Do I think it is worth it? Of course, it's probably going to come in crates, so I don't know, but by the time this video is released, you will know whether it'll be crates for money, which is what we always see now, or whether it'll be crates for gold. But right now, I would say that this tank, even though it does look very sexy, I wouldn't go for it right now. I would wait for it to come at least for sale in gold, or, you know, any other way. But yeah, which is a shame, because honestly, like I said, I do really like the look of it. Now, another thing this has got is the special speed boost, you know, the consumable there. Yeah, it helps, of course, it really does help, but I just think it should go a little. There's a few things that I would change. That, you know, the speed probably up a little bit, maybe an auto reloader, or if they're going to keep it an auto loader, drop the in between reload 7 seconds, maybe to like 5 or something like that. But it is what it is. So we're going to get into a game. Nothing special by all means. So you're not going to go and you're not going to see a crazy battle. This is just the bulk standard battle that most people will have most games. Now, of course, there will be games where you come up against tier 7s that you can have the game of your life. You can get some nice HE shots out, but the majority of your games will be around about the same damage that I do here. So we have gone to the medium side. Of course, we are a medium. And that's really who you need to focus. If you're going to focus getting that HE out, of course, you do need to focus on medium tanks. Now, luckily, this game, let's just fast forward it just a little bit. If heavies do come sort of that side of the map, at least we've got their sides. But the WZ122 is here. So, of course, thinking he's going to be on his own, we do need to clear him. Now, the Caliban is the other side of the map, which is good. And as you can see, just 85 damage done to the WZ, which is not great at all. So, you know what? Screw that. I'm going to just switch to the AP, and we do manage to clear him with between me and the Skoda T56. So, at least that is one medium tank down. Just one light tank left for this side of the map. So, we should be able to hold this side of the map. And then, hopefully, be able to flank around so their heavy tanks and their tank destroyers are in a bit of bother. So as you can see, the Caliban there, and I do want to clear him. He has a nasty HE shot, 416 done from him. And then this SDP, no idea what he's doing, but no problem. You would have thought he would have moved as soon as I got that shot off. He didn't want to, so great. I can get another shot off and another 492 damage, and now he is dead. Now, the light tank is going around. Oh, as you can see, he's just been deleted. So with just 3 tanks left alive, I mean, just 2 minutes gone, this was a very, very easy battle. Then we could just rush around because at this point, we don't really care. Can I get a shot on the SU there? Yes, but it was only a splash damage with just over 200. So we're going to reload. Are we going to reload the whole magazine? Now, personally, I do want to reload, but I just want to come around this corner just to see what targets we have. There's the Caliban, shot into him. Again, side shot, not great. So we are actually going to go for the reload now. So at least by the time we get to them, then hopefully I would have just about reloaded. But again, when it is a 6 versus 3, these guys, their hit points are just dropping. So I do manage to reload just about and get a shot off in on this Caliban. I get another 425, then we should just be able to get one more shot off, and we're going to take the kill on the Caliban. And that's it. Just 2,500 damage, nothing special. It is quite hard to pick up a lot of damage because it does feel like you're just constantly reloading in this thing. You know, 7-second intro clip, then over 16-second magazine reload. You really have to make every shot count because otherwise, as you see with a couple of my shots, your DPM will dramatically decrease. So as I've said, beautiful tank. It is a sexy tank, but right now I would not recommend this tank. Maybe when it comes back in the future. Let me know what you think of the Nemesis in the comments below. But for now, hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye.